Hey, everybody out there. Figure I would give you all an update on what fresh level of hell I'm currently dealing with. And, I guess what I know is going on at the situation, but I have not much knowledge on it, but what I know so far. So, again, I have a non-union for sure, confirmed by a X-ray and a shitload of nuclear stuff to prove that the infection's still there, and the way they'll have to fix that is going to be complex enough that they have to refer me to a different hospital all the way down in Denver. Because my surgeon doesn't specialize in external fixators, which is like a giant cage around the broken location, because the type of infection I have likes to hitchhike on hardware. Well, so I've been going to like 5 different specialists in Denver: ID, plastic surgery, vascular, ortho, and somebody else. Whatever. So, was told by the ID doctor down there that no cure has ever existed for the infection that I have. So that was the first time I've heard that. So that was great to have found out after a year and change. That my previous ID doctor lied. I looked this up afterwards. She was right, man. That's great. No one's ever successfully cured the resistant type enterococcuses of the type I have, which is super awesome. Also, I was lied to about the type that I have. It's resistant to much more than vancomycin, but that's the least of its resistances, so the ID doctor didn't even identify the species correctly. So, in the interim, with all of that knowledge, I had to stop my antibiotics, so they put me on a holiday so that this infection can get nice and detectable so they can drill into my bone. Now, they had warned me that it was going to be like, it would flare up, more painful, which is great because I'm already in such a small amount of pain that life doesn't suck at all. And so that has been now happening, and my leg absolutely does hurt. It fucking woke me up last night from pain. That on top of that, my dog had decided he wanted to readjust, so he walked on my fucking leg, which is really sweet. Because it also is I called them yesterday because I still haven't heard crap from that entire hospital, even though I have 5 flipping doctors getting paid through the roof to work on me. None of them return a phone call. They'll all call you back, except none of them do. You call 6, 7 times. None of them call you back, even though you're a priority and they got to talk to the team. And if they're talking, they're not talking to flipping me. So, for sure, that's flaring up. My leg's sore. It's affecting how I walk in my prosthetic. I have like damn near no duration anymore because it just starts hurting pretty damn quickly. It hurts before I fucking put it on now. So that's super sweet because I can't walk and stretch my back and leg. My leg has been cramping through the roof, and I've already have L4 and L5 broken and herniated, and S1s have bone spur. So my back's shot, so I get super nice sciatica when I can't sit or stand for long lengths of time. If I do either one for too long, it fucking hurts. So that's super been acting up since I can't do one or the other, and they all want to not answer the phone call. And then to top that off, my flippin' orthopedic surgeon that they referred me to died. So his free schedule just turned into a bunch of people absorbing stuff on an already packed schedule, which when I talked to the ortho said they hadn't decided how they were going to secure it yet, whether they were going to use no nail and a strap situation or a cage. And I told them the other day, like, look, no, this shit rides on hardware. You're not fucking putting straps on my bone and not a nail. Because it'll ride on the nail, but pretending it's not going to ride on the titanium straps you put on there. Like acting like I don't literally know that's the reason you're not going to use a nail. It's because it hitchhikes on titanium. Doesn't make any damn sense. So I told them that's an absolute no. If they do that and I wake up with straps on, I'm going to assault the shit out of a doctor. Like, I'm not going to deal with a year worth of recovery that will fail because they want to do it differently. So apparently the surgeons that they split it up to, depending on which one they choose, because I don't have a fucking choice in the matter, according to them, that dictates how they'll put me back together, because it's fun. I mean, yeah, like I let the science dictate what you should do when a guy has a preference, the way he likes to do things. So I told him yesterday, absolutely not. If there's even the likelihood that this is not an EXIF and you're going to use straps, and the only reason I was referred to this flipping hospital that's like an hour and a half drive away is so because my doctor doesn't specialize in external fixators. I'm going to wig the hell out in your operating room. Promise. Oh yeah, and then anesthesia, because I also have issues with redhead gene, and it takes a ton to put me down, and I wake up in the middle of it and all the rest of the fun stuff. Plus I had high blood pressure for a while. So I got a bunch of fun stuff. Anyway, so none of this is going fantastically. At all. And I'm going to share more my GoFundMe underneath this video on the comment section and whatever, YouTube or Facebook or whatever you're seeing it on. Based on the fact that I've contacted Medicaid, they were supposed to be charged for my nuclear scan. Nobody's taken this $2,000 and some change nuclear scan off of a credit card that the hospital offers. So even though I'm told that yes, they should be taking it off, and it's been like 2 months, almost 3 months, and they're working on it, I keep having to make payments on a bill that I shouldn't have to. So for sure, if you guys could donate to my GoFundMe so I can pay off doctors that didn't earn the money, and somehow this turns into a me problem, I'm going to be paying off either nuclear scans that Medicaid decided, I don't know. Somehow it cost me $2,000 so far. And maybe I'll get it back, hopefully. Either way, it's like $177 for that. Then I pay off the $6,000 and change worth of copay or whatever the hell I had to pay for when I had normal insurance that I still fucking owe on, because who has $6,000? So obviously that's on credit cards. Well, $3,000 per year, $3,200 per year, and then and then food and bills that I previously had charged to my credit card, because that's how life operates when you can't work, because they keep making you go through surgery before you're allowed to go back, and nobody will hire you if you're constantly in and out of the hospital. So if any of y'all could help, it is so goddamn appreciated, and God bless all of y'all. That'd be super great. But there's my update. I don't know when I'm having surgery, and I had to meet with anesthesia, who said I might be meeting with them again if the surgery is going to be pushed off further, than because they have to meet with me like a week or two before. So I don't even know. I just feel like I'm wasting my time in circles trying to literally, and at this point, not healing because nothing's healing.